to that location, from what they saw, 10 of them picked every information that had to do with the bad and the ugly. And 2 of them picked information that had to do with the good. They left the bad and the ugly. Was it because they didn't see the bad and the ugly? Did you get it? All of them saw the same thing. But what they picked from that location was different. And how they processed it and what came out of what they picked was a monumental one. The people that picked the bad and the ugly, they saw themselves as not enough. They saw themselves as they cannot achieve it. They saw themselves as grasshoppers. Hello? Where they went, nobody told them that they were grasshoppers. But in their own eyes, all they could see from the location they went was they saw themselves as grasshopper. We all know what a grasshopper is. What is it? Eh? And what? Eh? It's a pest now. And what does it? It destroys plants. Is that who you are? Hello? Is that who you are? No. You went to a location. They said the location has a lot of goods for you. What are you supposed to look out for there? The good. What are the good things that are here? Those are the things that you should concentrate on in life. The 2 of them that went to the same location and saw only the good, they knew that they were enough to take over that place. They knew they were good enough to eat the good of the land. You know, as we are talking, a lot of people say, they have destroyed everything that the young people should take. Nigeria is not, as we have, there are still young people in this nation that they are doing fine. And it starts from now. That is why we must get it at this point. Once we are able to get the right thing into ourselves, what the future has becomes beautiful. No matter how rough the road that leads to it looks like. So those guys, 2 of them that picked good, that saw the good only, despite the fact that all the other things were there, were the ones that stood out. They stood out in their generation, and they stood out for generations after them. And I'm here to tell you this morning that you are enough. Everything that you process in your mind is what makes you look down on yourself. You must identify who you are. Who am I? That question will always come up. And you must answer yourself sincerely. And the earlier you get to answer that question, the better. And when you are able to identify that, you are able to build your self-confidence and you are able to grow consistently. But if you don't know who you are, you don't identify who you are, everything that your 5 physical senses speaks from your environment will define you. Are we together? Everything your environment pops at you will get at you. But when you know who you are, when those things are coming, what is inside you, it tells those things, you have no space in me. I'm here to encourage you this morning. Process the right things in your mind. And allow, no matter what is being thrown at you, allow only the good one to have an entrance. That is what I'm here to emphasize this morning. So many things will be thrown at you in life. Let only the good be the 2 out of the guys that will pick the good and will stand out in your generation and will leave a landmark before you leave campus. You know, the era has gone past where you just come to school and the only thing is just read book. And by the time you are graduating, it's only book that you have. There's so much of your insight. Now is the time to start discovering them and finding them out because you are more than enough. You are enough and you are more than enough. You have a lot to offer your generation. And now is the time to discover it. If you read through the history of so many people, you will discover that people that are actually standing except for a few percentage, many of them start early. They have answers to so many questions that are popping up in their mind. And as those questions are popping up, when they don't know the answer, they get the right people to ask them. It's not everybody that can put you right on the right thing. So you must be careful who you are even asking so that they don't lead you in the wrong direction. But when you have such naughty questions that you have thought about and thought about and thought about yourself, and you can't still get a way around it, please look for the right people to ask. And then process the right things in your mind. Each time negative things, the bad and the ugly keep popping up, please get loose. Speak, as in speak up. Get somebody you can talk to that can encourage you out of it. Get somebody that can encourage you so that you can get out of it. We are in a generation where so many people are emotionally destabilized. And it's as a result of so many things that we put into ourselves and we keep ruminating about. We keep thinking about them. And they keep bringing us down. Because those things are not going to take you up. They can only bring you down. And everybody has a limit. It gets to a point where it becomes the least. And the next thing the person will be thinking about is death. Because they have now come to a point that they feel that there's nothing to offer anymore. You have so much to offer your generation. Please get out of your mind those things that are making you feel less than yourself. Get out of your mind those things that make you feel that you are not worth it. It may be what you have been told. You know, some children, some homes, they say a lot of words. And those words choke people up. So that, what can you offer? You don't know anything. See your sibling, see your brother. Those things get at us. But you must get to a point, if you really want to make progress, that those things you don't allow it to have an effect over your life. As they say it, you say it back from your inside. That is not me. That is not me. I am outstanding. I am great. I am serious. I make a headway in life. You keep saying it. You put the right thing. As your 5 physical senses are picking the wrong things from your environment, from your people, even your immediate family can say things that can make you go down. Don't you think so? Yes. They can. But you don't need to allow it in. You don't need to allow it in. Don't let it get into you. So that the future ahead, you can actually get there. Please, let's put our heads together. Let's put our lives together. Let's put our hearts together. And let's get set for the future that is ahead. It starts by identifying yourself. It starts by building your self-confidence. Don't let anything rob you of what you can do. Don't let anything rob you of what you can do. I am a living example of if I had allowed that, I won't be here today. There are so many things that happened to me while I was growing. Not because they meant it for bad, but it was putting a negative impact over my life. But you go to a point that I discovered that you can't continue like this. If I didn't get over those things, I would not be able to stand there. I wouldn't. As I was growing, I was asking those questions, I was trying to find answers to them. And as the answers were coming, I was applying it. Whenever those negative things are popping up and they are coming, we drop them. And that is where I'm to encourage you this morning. Please, renew your mind. What did I say? What did I say? Renew your mind. Your mind is the battleground for all these questions that make you feel less than yourself. Your mind is the battleground for all those things that brings you down. Once you allow them to sit in your mind, that's where we talk about mental health. Before you say anything now, my mental health is disturbed. My mental health, this thing is really getting on a high side. Don't let anything disturb your mental health. Don't let the wrong thing enter through your 5 physical senses. When you don't allow those negative things to enter, your mental health will be intact and you'll be able to reason properly. You are more than enough. Thank you very much.